Good afternoon. Hello there. We're gonna start with the mythological section today. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to actually go and do all my notes, so you're gonna see spark notes. Then tomorrow, when I have a little bit more free time, we'll do a little bit more research because my mythological know-how it's pretty rusty. It definitely is. So I've chosen the three myths that we're gonna use. So we'll have them each have their own separate sections. We're gonna probably finish this up at section 20, then we'll get to the case studies. Like there is no time limit on this video. This is gonna be a very big video. Okay, let's see. Like I always say, just always keep an iPad Air just in case. This thing has saved my life for the past like 10 years. $50 on eBay. On this plug. Okay, let's see. I believe the first myth. Alright, we're talking about the Minotaur. Alright. Good old Greek mythology. But we're not going to go into that much detail because, again, I didn't really have enough time to write notes today, so I just wrote scribbled jargon on this. Section 12. Um, we're just going to do this because I'm really late today because YouTube was just acting up. I'm surprised I was actually even able to stream today. Mythology. Greek, wow. Greek mythology. All right, let's see if the Yu-Gi-Oh! Labyrinth player spells Labyrinth wrong today. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm such a fraud. I play Labyrinth. Oh god. Alright. Don't drink unless you're an adult. I already know I'm gonna need this. Cherish your liver. It's the only one you get. Alright. Alright. I do apologize for the late stream today. I was doing IRL stuff. Apparently we are getting deployed, so we had to go to do a little mini sortie. Uh so what did I write here? Okay. Do. Alright. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we wrote a lot of stuff here, but we're not gonna be able to do all this in one stream, unfortunately, which is fine. Okay. Ah, such a fraud. The labyrinth. As for the other video, we are releasing it this week. I'm about 20 minutes in for the audio corrections. That's probably gonna end up being at least a 30-minute video. I thought it was gonna be 35, but no, we actually got to 34. So we're about 50% done with the audio. So knowing how much I screw up when I do these, we should definitely be at least 30 minutes. Just still relatively not that bad. Oh my god. Okay. So when we think of isolation, my god, disorientation and isolation, disorientation, and dread. But you're lost. So this mirrors horrors. Horror's ability to no. I was this close to buying a Mac just for other notes. I'm like, we're at the point that this little tiny desk is like overwhelmed with shenanigans. It's like, oh, yeah, we can't do it. Or one with threats. The labyrinth represents psychological, physical, psychological torment and entrapment. Jesus Christ. The labyrinth represents physical and psychological entrapment. When we think of labyrinths, we imagine isolation, disorientation, and dread. So this mirrors horror's ability to twist familiar spaces into threats. Okay. Alright, the Minotaur. So the Minotaur's funny. I am so late today. The Minotaur represents danger of monster and environments. Crap. Just thinking about this, like, again, it's been a bit since I've actually, like, dwelled into Greek mythology, so just give me a second. Because the Minotaur should be seen as this imposing threat. He's a monster, like, going to kill you. He's dangerous. But the labyrinth itself is just as dangerous as the Minotaur. That's what we can do. He's dangerous. You are a you play labyrinths. Why do you have to keep on misspelling this? I can't play labyrinth anymore. I guess I can't. I'm such a fraud. Okay. So, ooh, this is okay. So horror games. Horror games. Deceptive. Definitely deceptive. Way out. We don't even need to put franchise. People know what the hell I'm talking about. Especially Silent Hill. Play one of these games, but specifically play Silent Hill 2. Look at the map. Look at the map of Brookhaven Hospital. Look at go play Resident Evil 1. Look at Spencer Mansion. God, look at the RPD. Yeah, like they're just they're their own labyrinth in a sense. Okay. Shit. So that's fine. That's all right. Section 12, the myth tie-in, Greek mythology, the Minotaur, and the labyrinth. The labyrinth represents physical and psychological interaction. Oh my god. When we think of labyrinths, we imagine isolation, disorientation, and dread. So this mirrors horror's ability to twist familiar spaces into threats. The Minotaur, again, this is my own personal opinion, represents danger of monster and environment. In a sense, showing that how solitude amplifies fear. The Minotaur, according to legend, is dangerous, but the labyrinth is just as dangerous. I should probably give an example. Okay. All right. So, again, today was weird. Very weird day at work. So, we'll start these next two. All right. We're going to start these next two sections. I'll add the detail on them tomorrow. Yeah, because I didn't get enough time to actually do all this. And again, I do apologize. It was just a very long day. This is going to be weird. Again, I recommend having an iPad notes just in case. You just never know. These are worth $50 now. Okay, so again, I didn't really have enough time to do my due diligence research. Well, I know bits and pieces, especially with Fenrir. I know a lot with Fenrir. It's just with today, it's been a bit. So I definitely gotta refresh on things. So we're gonna write how they tie in, and tomorrow when I have a little bit more time, we'll get our notes better than they are on my iPad right now. So with Fenrir, this is gonna pretty much tie into security breach in a sense. So ruin. What did I write? Okay. So okay. You write a little bit about that, but just definitely with Yurei, it's gonna be a little bit. So if I remember correctly, going off my notes. Okay. What do I want to word this? That's why I pay. That's why I pays being an old school weeb. The one time we're not doing a fatal frame time, well, fatal frame one. This one will be perfect. Okay. And Fenrir is a bound wolf. Yeah, because the animatronics are. Yeah, that does work. Because the animatronics, in a sense, are bound to their programming, but they're always present. Glamrock Freddy's weird though. I love when you're upgrading him, and if you screw up, he just kills you. I'm like, bruh, wow, that's what you get, Gregory. We can upgrade you. Well, you're dead now, kiddo. So all right. Anyways, Fenrir. You gotta play a little bit of a lot of God of War. Fenrir. All right. Okay, and again, I do apologize, but today was been a very long day, so I had my iPad with me jotting down notes. But tomorrow I'll have a little bit more time. We can actually do a little bit a better job of putting in the bullet points. But for the most part, we're good with the myth tie-in with the Minotaur and the Labyrinth. There's more we can do here, but again, I just need to brush up on my Norse mythology and my Japanese mythology, especially with the Japanese one. It's been a bit. This would have been perfect for Fatal Frame, but we can get this to work. Possibly with Silent Hill F, but I can't. I gotta be careful with Silent Hill F because people are still playing it, so I don't want to spoil it. We'll see. We'll definitely see. If not, I'll change it. But this, I think, this can probably work. Okay. All right, good stuff. All right, it's getting pretty late. I gotta go have dinner. I'll do a little bit of work on the other video, and I'll do like an hour sprite animation. But be on the lookout tomorrow. We'll get a little bit more done with this. We're trying to get at least 20 sections done before we get to the case studies. And again, this is probably gonna be like an hour video, so hopefully not, because I don't know if my voice can handle that. But y'all get what y'all get. Anyways, take care, and I'll see people tomorrow with this. Bye bye.